what I mean, showing you know what's good from the hip hop world. That's from my favorite producer, Ninth Wonder, man. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it while we here. We're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. We did take a L, man. We finally got that loss. Warlock was looking oh so pretty with all that green, but unfortunately, Reddit Omega did get the best of us this war. Just all around, just it was a rough war for us, man. From the Town Hall 9 level, it was a rough war. From the Town Hall 10 level, it was a rough war. We waffled, or had AKA 95+% on a Town Hall 10 base, like 4 or 5 times, like the same base. Even their 9.5 was waffled on 98%. So it was a rough war for us all around, man. So nothing that we can really do about that, man. But on that note, let's go ahead and look. As you can see, 6-star wars. Do we have any? Looks like Horde threw up 6-star wars. Kai threw up a 6-star war. Bent threw up a 6-star war. Joe Mama threw up 6. Joms threw up 6. That might be it. Isaac threw up 2 fresh 6s. Oh, shout out to my boy Isaac, man, bringing in pain this war, man. Poopsie threw up 6, and Joey Jr. threw up 6. So shout out to them, man, doing their thing. But other than that, man, let's go ahead and jump into these attacks real quick, man. So this was their 9.5 that I waffled on, 98%. Not proud of it. Kind of mad about it, actually. But you know what I mean? It is what it is. Ain't nothing we can do about it, so forget it. Fuck it. So yeah, I'm gonna try to go semi-quickly. Don't want to take too long. But as you can see here, this is just he using a couple witches, man. It's just a little odd, man. It's almost like a max attack kinda, but with witches. So this is definitely something different that you don't usually see at the Town Hall 10 level. But like I said, it's a 9.5, so it's a little bit different. So as you can see right here, he double jumps. Me personally, I'm not a fan of jumps anymore. Mainly because it seems like the Archer Queen ignores jumps. Just no matter what she does, it just seems she ignores jumps. So therefore, I'm not a fan. But it might just be, that I don't have the max jumps. I have level 2. My jumps are in the Spell Factory right now, so that might be what it is. But yeah, as you can see right here, that's he's just doing like a Laloon portion of the attack right here. He did bring I think it was a quad Laloon. I think he brought 4 hounds. Like you see right here, he doesn't need a lot of loons. Basically his hounds are gonna be the ones that are gonna take up everything. And in this instance, the hounds are just gonna go and just take up everything. But as you see right here, his hounds bust. So that's never good. But in this particular instance, he had so many loons that it didn't matter. That level air defense just couldn't take out the loons. So good job by Oblique, aka Joey, bringing the heat, man. Go ahead and fast forward this. And yeah, that's gonna be 3, man. So good job by him. We're gonna get into this. This is their top Town Hall 9. This is an attack by Cav. Like I said, we're gonna try to 2 times these attacks, so we can get through them. But as you see right here, he just does a double golem. Does a good job of creating a funnel wide enough that nothing walked. Basically this is what this is. Is gonna be a stone dragon attack. There's no term for that. Well, there might be, but let me get back to y'all on that. Alright, so he basically goes in and he basically uses this to used the ability. He meant to drop the earthquake to open it, but it wasn't. I don't know if it just wasn't. It was too wide, or if he just timed it, or he just dropped it wrong, or whatever. But he didn't open it. But he used the BK ability to get through the wall in time. And in this instance, he got all of the air defenses. Really, I mean, you can see there's two golems right there. So there's no threat. There's two dragons on the outside, and he's got to pop his ability right here to get the air defense. So the air defense is down, and as you can see right here, he's just basically use earthquake on the regular Teslas, and that's gonna be it. I mean, he doesn't have enough defenses left to bother the dragons, and in this case, it's gonna be 3. Of course, you have to worry about mines with dragons, but in this situation, he didn't. So, shout out to Cav, man, for the 3. This right here is gonna be Kai's attack, and this is gonna be looks like a go-ho. Of course, with a queen walk, because that's what they do. That's what we do, I should say, rather. But as you can see, he starts up here, and it looks like he's gonna try to grab the queen. Like, so just to give y'all a heads up, usually on these war attacks, especially on the range wars, I don't necessarily watch them all, because I pretty much recap all of them, so I just do them as they come. And also, that gives it a little bit of some of the suspense and helps me bring y'all some authentic reactions. And as well as usually during war days, especially since I'm Town Hall 10 now, I spend most of my time planning. Me, Joey, and the rest of the Town Hall 10 spend most of our time planning for attacks. So that's the reason I would usually have time to watch the attacks. But anyway, back to this joint. Alright, so you see right here, he dropped the rage. He got the BK, Town Hall, and AQ. So he did good. So he's gonna wall break in right here. And as you can see right here, he's basically setting himself up. He's trying to eliminate as many DGB possibles as possible. So he brings the healer. His healer survives, so he's good on that. And he pulls the CC. Hounds, this is what you pretty much seen in all Town Halls now. They work alright. Better for Town Hall 10 than they are Town Hall 9, because, you know, sometimes they don't bring poison on fresh hits. So when they don't bring poison, certain CCs can mess them up. When we faced, I can't remember the war it was, but I think it was like our last arranged war, or maybe like one of our elite random wars. But we had one of the clans that we faced, they had witches in the CC. And a lot of times, you know, people bring 4 EQs and 3 spells, so you don't have room for a poison. And it really, like, as far as fresh hits went, it really messed us up because we weren't expecting it. So this is Kai's attack right here. Just coming through. He did a good job of eliminating all the DGB possibles. He does has 2 heals left for, you know, what's that, like a quarter of the base, if that, hardly even that. Looks like he might even be able to swag a heal if he wants to. It's up to him. Knowing Kai, he'll probably swag it. Oh, he didn't swag it. Oh, he's gonna swag the poisons though. So good job by him. Dope attack, and once again, I'll forget the 2 times it. So dope attack by Kai, but that's kind of what Kai does. He just brings dope attacks. So nothing new right there. So I'm going to, while this attack is going on, I'm kind of gonna give y'all the kind of like an IWF update kind of sort of thing going on. First of all, let me go ahead. If I'm not mistaken, TBR is the newest member of DWA, and they're the only people who have joined since my last video. They're the Back Road. That's the name of their clan. So shout out to them, showing them love on the video, man. Welcome to DWA. They've already had their ranged war since they've been with us, and if I'm not mistaken, they won. So good job for y'all, man. Keep repping DWA. You know what I mean, getting them dubs. As far as IWF goes, of course y'all know we're still recruiting. Pretty much, I mean, if you're Town Hall 8, you know, you can go to Reapers, but mostly Town Hall 9s. That's what we're looking for. Town Hall 9s and up. Go ahead and apply to more Reapers War 101. As far as the range wars go, our next range war, unless something has changed, is supposed to be WHF, Where's Honor Face. So you should be getting this video on Tuesday, the 16th. So our war should be starting on the 18th, Thursday. That's when we search. So it's either the 18th or 19th, one of the two. So that'll be the next range war. So man, and of course y'all know I'll be streaming Saturday. Um, Bringing y'all some live coverage. So just make sure y'all tune into the stream, man. Description to the link to my Twitch channel will be in the description. If you haven't followed me, go ahead and follow me. If you haven't followed the YouTube channel, go ahead and follow the YouTube channel as well. Alright, so let's get back to these attacks, man. Alright, so you see right here, he drops 2 golems. A massive funnel. You really can't go wrong with a funnel like that. It's pretty impossible. So you can see right here, it's Govaho. And we're starting to see a lot of Govahos, a whole lot, especially on fresh hits. Govaho seems to be reigning supreme right now for everybody. Just because Valks are underutilized, except for I don't see them a lot until you come into like a range style wars, basically versus elite clans. They're utilized, and everybody else seems to not care. So they're a pretty good troop though. I personally, I don't like them because I don't like their AI. I've seen, so many times where like there's a jump and they won't take the jump, or there's an EQ and open hole in base and they won't take it. They'd rather, beat on walls or whatever. So I don't personally like them, but I'm a Town Hall 10, so I don't really have to use Valks like that anymore. So there's that. So thank God for small favors. But yeah, man, as you can see right here, he just crushed the base. This base is pretty open as far as like compartment size. There's only 8 compartments. So when you have a base the compartments are that open, Govahos tends to work because you can take whole compartments, and that's what you saw with that attack right there. So good job by Joms, and here goes Kai's second 3-star. Of course, he got a 6-pack, like I said. As you can see, basically this is what he's been doing. Like this is Kai's like signature thing right now. Basically clean walk, go home. Just pretty much all. If you have like close to max here, if your heroes are up there, this should be your go-to strat. So I might get back into the Town Hall 9 game soon. Actually, it looks like I am going to have to head that way. But yeah, man, as you can see right here, they had really good base design. But that's what you expect right now, man. They had like excellent. When I say excellent base design, they had excellent base design. We definitely stumbled on the fresh threes. So shout out to them, man, for really whoever designs their bases. I don't know who it is. He did an excellent job, whoever it was, though. And also, I want to give a shout out to our base building team. We have 3 or 4 people who build all our Town Hall 9 bases, or edits them, or whatever the case may be. So shout out to them. We've definitely, since we put together the base building team, we've definitely seen a decrease in fresh Town Hall 9 3-stars. So our base building team is definitely doing a good job. So shout out to them, man. So as you can see right here, he basically took half of the base with his hogs. With his kill squad, my bad, with the Goho, or with the go part of the Goho. And he took another quarter of the base with the queen, and then he's gonna take the other quarter with the hog. So that's basically how he's been doing it. Pretty much all his attacks, if you go back and look over several wars, all his attacks are pretty much 18 hogs, 4 healers, and two golems. So, but it's working, man. When you find that ninja tech that's working for you, man, you just gotta keep going in. So yeah, shout out to Kai for the 6-pack, man. We definitely always appreciate those. and this is Joms. Like I said, man, our Town Hall Nines, even though we've lost quite a few Town Hall Nines. We've lost a lot of Town Hall Nines over the past like 2 months, 2.5 months. We've lost a lot of Town Hall Nines, whether it be to retirement, mostly to retirement. Um, that's where most of our Town Hall Nines have gone. For whatever reason, they've tired of the game. So, but the leadership and the members have done a good job of assuring that we don't lose, the quality nines the quality nine attacks, I should say. We've been able to maintain, clear nines. But other than that, man, see this attack right here. This is another Govaho, and like I said, it's just dope like that. That's what Govaho does. The only thing about Govaho is Valks, they can kill the queen. They seem to die rather quickly when she's shooting. So there's usually Govahos like the Valks usually take out a certain part of the base and then make their way to the queen and then die. That's usually how it works with the Govaho attack. So like I said, Govahos, it's lethal, man. If you're a Valk master, it's lethal. Um, but yeah, man. So definitely a dope attack by Joms. Just coming in, as you can see right here, he uses the king to break through the wall, and the queen is beat on the wall. In this particular instance, the BK is still alive, so the BK massacres every last hog. But he has his own BK left, and he has golems left. And he basically all he has is that archer tower left, which the queen is about to take care of him shortly. The golem is taken forward. So that's gonna be it, man. So appreciate the dope attack by Joms, man. Especially the 6-pack. I mean, that's just basically, certain people, they have their signature attacks, and that seems to be his go-to. Especially also Horde, as you know. So I saw Horde had a 6-pack. His go-to is Valks as well. So shit, maybe more Town Hall 9 to try to go. I don't know. But yeah, it's 14. How many attacks? How many attacks with 35? So let's go back to 14. So this is gonna be Bentley, my man Bent, aka IWF's own functioning alcoholic, probably drunk when he did the raid. Shit, I need to be drinking after this, man. But anyway, let me get these videos done. So like you see right here, 4 healers, 18 hogs, 2 golems. As I told you before, it's a lethal combo, man. Queen Walk is vicious, especially with the new style of base design per se. People have shifted away from the open core. Open core was a thing for a little while, but people started to realize that it wasn't good. But they still have. It's still kind of like, it's almost like people took open core bases and just filled the core in and then are using them again. That's kind of like the base design that you see like a lot of the times. So it makes it vulnerable to Queen Walk. So you'll see a lot of. That's why you see so many Queen Walk. I mean, that's just the meta right now as well. And there's nothing that anybody can do to fix that. So that's just something that you kind of have to. I mean, you can try to base build against it as much as you can, but like it's been like that for a while now. All 9s get 3'd. But that's just the way things are right now in the game. The game is won and lost at the Town Hall 10 and up level. But as you see right here, he jumps in. He did bring 2 golems opposite of where he queen walked towards. Like, so he queen walked to 3 o'clock, and he dropped golems at it's like 8 and 9. So he did a good job of that. So he basically took out, as you can see, he took out half the base with the queen, and then a quarter of the base plus the AQ with his kill squad with the BK, the golems, and the wizards, and then the rest of it went to the hogs. So And as you can see right here, the air defense is shooting the healers. It's not gonna matter. There's nothing left. There are some skellies there. I'm imagining he's probably going to drop. Never mind. So he didn't drop it, so he's gonna swag the poison. So doing what he does, swagging poisons. I gotta remember 2 times fasties, man. So good job by Bent, man, bringing the pain. Joe Mama, the homie Joe Mama, my VG partner. As you can see, he's using minions right here to funnel for the queen walk. You really have to. Sometimes the queen is weird. You see how big he made his funnel, and sometimes you have to do that because you never really know. For example, like sometimes like the queen can see 5 spaces. That's what they say. She can see 5 spaces, but sometimes like she'll be on one side of the base, and she'll turn a corner, and she's luckily she's about to start walking, and there's a structure that's more than 5 spaces away, but she'll redirect all the way back around the corner to that structure. So the queen AI is a little crazy. It's definitely odd. Nothing that you can really do about that. They've tried to change it or quote unquote improve it. It was a slight improvement from when they said they were going to improve it, but definitely nothing. It could definitely still use some work. I'm not even sure if it's on their priority list or if I even want them working on the AI. Simply because if y'all remember, at one point they tried to fix wall breakers and they completely fucked up wall breakers to the point where they had to revert the wall breakers back to the old AI. And that's like really one of the only times that I've really seen Supercell admit. That's really like one of the only times I've ever seen a Supercell like admit that they're wrong in something. If you look, go back through their history, they've never really like reverted anything. Example, when they released the Town Hall 11 update during Christmas time, everybody was up in arms. People are still up in arms, and people wanted the game reverted back to the way it was. Based on the number of people that Supercell has lost, reverting it back would be a smart thing, but it seems like they're too prideful to admit that a large portion of the Town Hall 11 update was bad. Town Hall 11 itself wasn't bad, but the way they changed the farming system for a lot of people is bad. I know elixir farming is the absolute worst. So for a moment there after the update, this was god awful. But with the boost and the way they've changed the system, well, not really changed it, but kind of, added some things like the treasury and the loot cart or whatever. They've made it more bearable. And the star system, you get a certain amount of stars per day, you get additional loot. So they've definitely tried to somewhat right their wrong. I'm not gonna say that they fully succeeded, but they did a decent enough job. But as you can see right here, this was Isaac. This was a Dragaloon Queen Walk attack. Fresh 3. And I mean that's basically what you see, man. You see you zap Quake 1 AD, Queen Walk the rest, and drag the rest of the base. So shout out to Isaac, man. I'm gonna show this attack, and then I think I'm gonna call part 1 done, and then I'll start working on part 2. I want to break this up, so if you want to watch the video and then come back and watch the other part, you can do that. So you can see right here, this is Horde, the AKA Valk Master. That's what he does. I mean, he was on Valks like way before everybody else was on Valks. Like, he been on Valks for months and months and months. That's what he does. Like I said, I'm not a fan, but he's definitely the Valk pro. But as you can see, he just crushed the base, like just that fast. So good job by him. Definitely, I mean, that's what he does. He's been doing it I mean, he's the one basically when I came into Reapers and I knew nothing. He's basically the one who showed me everything. Basically, I knew nothing about the game at all. Um, so he took me under his wing and showed me everything, and here I am on elite status. Who would have ever thought? But all right, guys, that's gonna be it for part one. Part two, you know, you can go ahead and check that out. We'll start at number 18. Other than that, you appreciate y'all catching the video. If you haven't, go ahead and drop a like for your boy. That helps us out. You know, helps other people see the video. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. You know what I mean? We always bring in the dope music and the dope vids. And come over and join the Twitch team too, man. Be a part of the squad. You know, follow me on Twitch. You know, we always have a good time on stream, man. So that's it. It's your boy Tech. I'm out.